Good day to you. Hello. How are you? You know what I realised today? I miss Shirley. I was not expecting to miss Shirley at all. Like, was not expecting it in the slightest. I thought I was never. Oh, look at that. It's pretty good. I thought I was just gonna get on with life, and I'm getting on with life. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, Zeke is still over. We're having a blast. Housemates still don't like me. You know, nothing's really changed there. But you know, I expected all that. But I did not expect to miss Shirley. Really wasn't. And it's just taken me by surprise, you know. I'm not like okay, I am a bit like just missing her. Like, she was a cool person, a good friend. It sucks so much. And I think that was a huge communication issue with us because she doesn't even speak English fully. You know, huge communication kind of difference. You know, I can't say everything I want to say because I can't express myself that freely because I have to be careful with my words and choose easy words and all this stuff. And I'm sure it's obviously been very hard for her to communicate with me, but I had feelings for her. And I have this feeling, and it feels like just like there's something missing. I don't think I liked her that much romantically. I think she's very attractive. I like I'm just talking about all this. She'll probably see this one day. She was attractive, but I just missed the way she would make me laugh, you know. Just being able to talk with her. We talked a lot. We talked so much. And you know, there's part of me which is thinking, well, I still have Zeke, but Zeke's going. And I still got so many other friends here, but they're not the same. They're not as consistent. You know, I don't think any of my friends here are overly consistent. I've got May's quite consistent, and Sarah is consistent, and you know, Connor is consistent, don't get me wrong. Very consistent people, but we don't talk every day like I did with Shirley, like I do with Zeke, you know. Like us three, and Leo and Irene as well, but mainly Shirley and Zeke, you know, spoke to them every day. And being in China, oh, I miss Zeke. Being in China is going to be so hard because there's such a time difference. Like, I'm not going to be able to talk nearly as much as I want to be able to. And I'm gonna miss just having Zeke around the house. Like, it's been so fun just having a friend that is, like I said, just so consistently there, you know. I think he heard that, and I think he likes. Anyway. I'm gonna miss it. And I think with like Connor and Alejandro and May and Sarah, Finn, you know, Hugh, I've just got to make more effort with them. I think that's what I gotta do, just make more effort to see Alejandro more, to see Finn more. I want to do less in my life to do more in my life, you know, like I want to do less things like in the evenings, so I have more evenings off. I want to have every evening off in a week, just relaxing And then when I've had like 2 evenings off, I want to do something on the third evening, and I'll go see Alejandro, or I'll go see Sarah, or I'll invite May round, or Connor, you know. But I just never did that last time, because in the evenings I was just always doing something, but can't actually think of what. Maybe it was just doing that, like overly socializing. So maybe that's just a balance I need to achieve in my social life. You know, having too much of a social life is a bad thing. You know, it was draining a bit last time, being so social. I couldn't actually bring myself and feel that they were seeing me and connecting with me because I was so drained, and I think I hid that a little bit. And I think if I have more evenings off, then when I see them, it will just be a bit more authentic. So I think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But yeah, it was this feeling of missing Shirley is just... I just dreamt about her last night, and it just freaking took me by complete surprise. That I would actually miss her, you know. And I might not see her for a very long time. I'm not going to see her for a very long time. You know, I might not even go to China this summer. I'm very likely going to Africa. It just sucks. An egg. Sucks freaking lot. Ah! Oh well. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me right now on the finger of connections, fear of being insane and fear in the morning. I want to talk about that now. I know it's early, but in terms of with my connections with people, oh my hand's shaking. It's like a tremor. I'm a bit afraid right now. Not afraid, but like a bit worried that next time I'm still just gonna be so like disconnected, even though there's so many people around me. So maybe next time I'm just gonna sort of spend more time relaxing in the evenings and not overdoing it socially, so that when I do socialize, it's more authentic. I know this is not going to be an entertaining video to watch. Hey, so I stopped recording earlier just because I was making a YouTube video. I was in a bad mood, and my housemates came home and didn't really feel like I could talk about it. I'm on the toilet. I didn't really feel comfortable just making YouTube videos. But I'm gonna go to my room and talk. So I just came upstairs because I don't want to be too loud. And obviously I'm keeping my voice down as well for the same reason. Let me talk about how I'm feeling. I'm feeling better. You see, before I was not good because... Oh, look at my coconut. Is it cracked? No. Yesterday, my housemate told me he doesn't like me, and I've really come to terms with the fact that my housemates do not like me. But I'm feeling good because I spoke to Pastor Balaji, I spoke to May, I spoke to Zeke, and I spoke to Josh. And speaking to Josh and Pastor Balaji really helped because I really valued their advice on the matter. And maybe I've realised that when I talk to friends, I need to talk to people whose advice I value. For example, I really valued Pastor's advice because he's a pastor of a church. He's a much wiser Christian than I. Also, I really value Josh's advice because he really gets on with these guys. So of course I'm going to value what he has to say. But if I'm talking to someone about a problem whose advice I don't value, then why am I talking to them about it? I need to talk to people whose advice I value. Maybe I'll make that the title of this video, lesson. Talk to people whose advice I value. So basically, speaking to Josh really helped. We spoke about directions that I can go forward in, and we both agreed that it was a bad idea if I just was trying really hard to win their approval. I'm not going to win their approval by anything I say or any way I behave towards them. I've just got to sort of keep myself to myself and be good around the house. The only way forward from here is just showing them through my actions that I can be quiet, showing them through my actions that I can reduce noise and do my laundry. I think they're the two main issues I should work on in the house: noise volume and laundry, and not doing stupid things like waking people up late at night, and also giving them notice if I have friends staying over. So talking to people whose advice I really value is a really good thing I've learned. In fact, I'm going to write that down now. A lot of the issues I'm working on at the moment, in terms of feeling like I don't belong, feeling that there's something wrong with me, it's really clear that these are deep issues within me. We all have issues, and these are my issues. My fear that there's something wrong with me, or not feeling like I'm belonging. I think it all boils down to those two things. Anything else, like attention seeking, not being able to trust other people with my emotions, the only reason that bothers me is because it makes me think there's something wrong with me. So that was a real realization. I find it's really hard though, because when I have so many things that I'm learning and realizing, how do I remember it all? It's impossible to remember it all. So, yeah, hopefully I'll just put them all in the title of this video. Zeke is over, so I'm not really getting much time to myself lately, but it's his last night tonight. I'm going to be really sad to see him go. He's been a really good friend to me. Obviously, sometimes he probably finds me annoying, sometimes I probably find him annoying, but we're living together at the moment, so of course that's going to happen. But on the whole, we're really good friends, and it's been a real pleasure living with him and just being his friend. I'm going to be sad to see him go. I think I'm going to miss him just as much as Shirley, probably more. So, yeah. I think I'm really right in the fact that I'm identifying belonging, feeling there's something wrong with me, and fear in the morning. I think those are really three key issues for me to talk about and work on and express. Yeah, I really need to express that. Anyway, I hate the fact that I'm not in a good mood now because I'm learning so much stuff, and I hate the fact that there's so much stuff that I have to remember and have to learn and all these things. It's hard. It's really hard. I hate how much I have to learn, how much I have to remember about being a person. I hate it. It's hard. I hate that I'll forget it. Okay. A really good end to the day. Just playing with Zeke in my room, telling each other ghost stories. It's had a nice ending, despite the day's trials.